He's making a lot of noise with his Uncle Rico podcast that he's doing now. This is DSP Tries It Memeology 101. This is his video, and it's DSP talking about the worst days of his life. Now, I will say this. This is going to make me very unpopular with the DSP detractor community because they love their cancel culture. A lot of people in that community love canceling people. They like being tattletales. They like being rat fucks. It's stupid. It's terrible. I'm not one of you. I'm just a guy covering the guy. I don't sit here and go, you're not a true detractor. You're right. I'm a talk show host. I goof on people. I'm not sitting here to get people's stream elements and their stream labs and their PayPals and all that shit taken away. That is a bullshit bitch-ass move. And if you do that, you and I, we're not the same. Not at all. This whole deal about going, oh, look at the things DSP said 12 years ago. You're getting his stream elements taken away. It's gay ops for two reasons. One, you're being the thing that we all hate, those tattletale little bitches, like the kid who told the teacher she forgot to give you homework. And number two, you're making people defend DSP, which is one of the most disgusting things I can possibly think of.
It's not fun.
So no, stop doing it. You look like a bitch. And then you make me defend the pig roach, which I don't want to do. So this is from Memeology. DSP talking about the worst days of his life.
Welcome to the Level 1 podcast where we're busy fun. We're busy having fun down here on Level 1.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened?
I guess he's getting festive.
Uh-oh. I thought maybe Phil had to sell his shit.
Wow, your brain goes right there, huh?
Phil's having a garage sale. Uh-oh.
I was hoping he just for a second wanted to, relate to some people, be a little friendly.
Nope. All the lights are gone. All the festivity is gone. Phil's...
It's added to the electric bill.
I got my electric bill. I got my condo dues. I got my day off. I had to sell my PS5.
Hold on.
What?
I like how that he thinks that tiny little square of the soundproofing stuff on the back wall does anything.
People do this dumb thing where they put that soundproofing shit up in their house. Well, don't do that. Right. Guys, you get a Rodecaster, you EQ your mics properly. It doesn't matter. You could be in a tin can.
Well, yeah. I mean, number one, it doesn't do anything. But number two, to think that only a small patch on your wall would help.
Hey, Phil's been doing this for like 15 years now. Leave him alone. He knows his shit.
Has that always been there, though? I don't think so.
Yeah. I love his creaky chair. Oh, yeah, you got to turn on your light, Phil. Come on, Phil. Where's the professionalism?
There we go.
Come on.
I think my grandma had that
What's up?
garland.
What's going on? Today is Monday, the 3rd of October, 2022. I'm DSP, and I welcome you here to the show. We have an interesting show here today, for sure.
That's a matter of opinion. I'm tired of this guy sitting there telling people he's got an interesting show. One of these times, Phil, I'm going to make you prove that. Because every time you say that, and every time it turns out to be you bitching about something, or you just babbling incoherently about the bills you have coming due, I never hear him talk about a topic, or talk about a news story, or talk about anything related to gaming, other than how little support he got for the game he just played.
Yes.
Basically recapping everything that's kind of been going on this weekend that culminated last night for me in one of the worst nights of my life.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'll share that with you. So yeah, we lost half of the last stream, and losing half of the last stream.
Oh wait, here we go. Ready?
It's gonna be money.
Ready?
Related.
I'm gonna put us in the big screen and Phil in the little screen here. I'm guessing that losing half the stream. Now, most people would say we lost half the stream, which means we lost listeners. The analytics are going to be worse on that video. We won't get as many views. I bet you for Phil, he's going to wiggle it into a way that you got to give him more tips today.
I needed that.
I needed all that support. We lost that stream. I'm not going to get my tips and my super chats from it. How about a DSP Stuttering John podcast?
I think we've suggested that before.
Those two could drive each other nuts.
Or just be the greatest thing in the world.
Whoop, there we go.
Uh-oh.
We ended up basically kind of being in limbo, and I don't know if we can beat it today or not. I'd like to be Earthbound today. We'll talk about that a little bit.
Sounds exciting.
Shall I just go right into the story? I guess I should, huh? because you guys are probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about.
Uh-oh, Phil looks pissed off. I bet you everyone's getting yelled at, and he's going to be in a cranky fucking mood.
He does look unsettled. It kind of feels like if I were to walk into a room and you're just fucking peeved about something and I don't know it yet, but I can tell something's not right, so I'm trying to tread water until then.
Dude, I've now been watching Phil enough where I can just look at his face and go, he's about to start bitching.
Oh, yeah. It's the big steamy's about to erupt, Aaron.
In regards to being an insanely bad night for me. Okay, by the way, like the new border, this is the modern Resident Evil border for the show. We actually have another one I still haven't shown. I think it's Silent Hill.
Fascinating.
Cool.
Whoa.
Anyway, Orange, thank you for the re-upping of your membership for 5 months. I really hope Retro Commercials React happens. I agree. It's called DSP's Black Friday Ad Apocalypse, where I'll be watching all kinds of fun commercials from all over the world, especially retro ones, that are going to be hilarious. I would love to do that event. To do that, we have to hit our members goal for the month of 600 members, where the month is just beginning.
So if you become a member and you hit 600, if he hits 600 members, then he'll watch a bunch of commercials.
Okay.
How is that an event?
No, that just kind of seems like something fun you do for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's,
Maybe.
you know what we call that, DSP in the business? That's a bit. That's not an event.
The little feature.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what an event would be. I don't think there's anything DSP could do that would be an event. Maybe a 24-hour gaming stream.
Yeah,
That could be an
or
event.
Live coverage of something specific happening.
That could be an event, but not, I'm going to watch some commercials? That's...
An anniversary of something.
Hey, guys, I'm going to watch some ads at Sunday. Watch DSP, watch commercials.
Adpocalypse.
We already have a good head start. So let's see what happens, okay? All right, let's talk about this, okay? So here's the deal. Here's what's been going on with me. Let's recap. All right, the autumn hit.
Boring.
It's now supposed to be autumn here in Washington State of the United States. We're in a whole new season, okay? During the autumn, the weather here is typically cloudy, rainy. We go on a Fahrenheit heat system here. It's not Celsius like a lot of you who are not here in the United States. I know you go use Celsius. We use Fahrenheit.
I have
don't
to
use Celsius.
Dude, look, I have to pause.
What?
How did this? I am fascinated by Darkside Phil in this regard. How did he ever get to do this for a living?
I
He
don't
is
know.
remarkably unengaging as a broadcaster.
Think about that, because at one point he was way bigger than what he is right now.
I would rather listen to a senior citizen talk to me about the forecast, and they make you want to kill yourself.
Typically for the summer, temperatures for summer days
Cough right into that
be
mic,
anywhere
baby.
from between, say, 70 degrees all the way up to like 90 some degrees, with the 90-degree days being the rarity. Usually a summer day would be between like 70, 80.
Oh my God.
This summer was the hottest summer on recorded record for the most amount.
No offense to Memeology. He does the Lord's work and everything. But do you see why I like Snort Hogan better?
Yeah, he's very concise.
I mean, he cuts all this bullshit out. This isn't even fun to like make fun of. This is just really boring content. So now I have to go skip ahead of all this shit, and I'll probably miss out on something because I don't want to bore my fucking audience to death.
He's taking the long road to say he's bitching about how hot it
Yeah,
is.
it's fucking too hot or something.
Hot in October. Never did I ever think in my life.
All right.
The problem is, during the afternoon, when the sun is beating on the front office
Oh my
walls,
God, he's still talking about the weather.
Seriously, it sounds like you're talking right next to someone. That's how it is in the homes out here. They designed them like that. So if I leave this door open, the entire house would just have my booming, echoing voice.
All right.
You are a fucking bold-faced
here we go.
$13,000. Guess who doesn't have $10,000 to $13,000?
Oh, wait. Oh, I got to.
So, fuck you. We're not putting up with that shit because these fucking dumb fuck trolls. We're not doing that, okay?
That's it.
VG Stuff Cheers, a very chilling pot. Even if you were to have air conditioning installed,
Oh my
central air,
God.
it wouldn't blow upstairs. They didn't design it for that.
The heat really
you would have to
bothers him.
To know your lucky color?
You're a scammer and a lie.
Lucky color, eh?
I understand. So that's why I got the internal air conditioners, okay?
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Jesus Christ.
Now,
Memeology, no offense, buddy, but I didn't need the 6-minute weather rant.
Somewhere he's listening to us listening to this, and he's like, no, you need this to see the point.
God.
with all that being said, what's happened over the last weekend? Well, number one,
About
3
time.
straight days of summer heat. Starting on Saturday, it was 80
God.
degrees. Yesterday, it was
Fuck off,
79
Phil.
degrees. And each day, there's been pure sun on the front of the house.
You said this.
Today's
Oh
supposed to be the
my-
third and final day again with 79-degree heat with sun at the front of the house, which means
You never go outside, you fuck.
You have to.
What
be the
do you
tastiest.
give a shit if it's 80 or 8? You never leave the house, you old lady. You fucking old Jewish lady with your grabbing your shawl or, oh my God, I'm boiling in here. Whatever will I do?
Whatever will I do?
Oh my God, shut the fuck up. Put a fan on your balls and call it a day.
Look, are you hot? No, he's hot, okay? Leave him alone.
every day when I'm in here, it's 90 to 100 degrees in the office.
Oh my God.
And what am I supposed to do?
You're not sweating.
Okay. I have an interesting follow-up to that I'd like to talk about on the podcast today.
Oh, exciting.
So don't worry. There's
Wait, you mean our 7.5 minute weather rant is over and now we can talk about...
interesting stuff. If you watch that, there's a little addendum to that on the show today. Okay?
Fun.
Now,
Oh, sniff and cough into the mic.
that being
That's
said,
good.
all right, I was in here all day long with literally no real breaks on Saturday.
Whoa.
If you mention how fucking hot it was on Saturday, I'm going to reach through this television and pull your fucking eyelids off.
Aaron, what do you think this whole warm-up has been about? Like, he's getting right there. I was so fucking hot, and I was here for you guys all day, and I didn't get any money.
If he turns this weather rant into a you didn't give me enough money for being sweaty rant, I'm
Yes.
going to smash my own head into his house.
I cannot believe you. That's been happening from a mile away.
Started my stream at 10:45 a.m. I did not take a formal break. I usually do. I
That's
just
not our
went
fault.
straight into the documentary. We watched it. I took so few breaks. I
Yeah,
hurt
he
my
reacted
back.
to a
and that's my
Keemstar
fault.
thing.
I should know that when I'm in here, every hour to hour and a half, I should be getting up, stretching my legs.
That's up
walking
to you,
around.
bud.
Oh my God, you're not performing open heart surgery, you fucking tub.
Okay, look at that tummy, though.
You're playing video games and you're talking. Relax. Oh, every hour I should get up and stretch my legs. Ugh, stretch your balls, you doofus.
He is saying that to us, though, like it's our fault that he
Yeah.
doesn't take breaks, but that's totally his call. Like, if either of us needs to take a break real quick to go piss or something, we just kind of do it.
Stretching
It's
my
not-
back.
it's fine.
This is essential. For someone who's sedentary, you have to do this.
Get your gut
Okay?
out of the
But
frame,
thing was,
please.
I was
Sedentary.
so into covering this documentary for you guys
Oh, it's
that
for
I just
you.
focused completely on it.
Whoa.
And I didn't really take my first break until dinner. So I was sitting here from 10:45 a.m. all the way till 4 p.m.
You eat dinner at 4 p.m.? What are you, 68 years old?
Yes.
What, you got to take a nap?
And it got so bad. It got so hot in this office that day.
That's 5
I
hours.
started to get a splitting headache. Like I
Oh,
could literally
no.
feel-
While I was playing video games for 7 hours on end, my head started to hurt. Oh, my. I can't. Oh, Phil, you poor thing. This sounds like a terrible day.
Bring a fucking water in there with you. Like, what is wrong with you? I make sure both of us have a water.
Okay. Bring a
I mean,
water
it's
and
so
an
simple.
Advil, Phil. It's fine.
It's okay.
feel my brain swelling in my head because it was so hot in this office. So I ended up popping a few Aleve and eating
Okay.
dinner.
What a soldier.
And when I came back after my dinner break, I felt better. My headache when it started to go away.
Oh, little boy Phil got some food in his belly. Little boy Phil got his hamburger helper in his belly, and he was so much better.
Yeah, he's about to say I ate like a hungry man dinner, so the sodium gave me a sodium headache.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is good. This is, we're getting some recovery here. It's not a huge deal.
Some
We're feeling good.
recovery.
Okay.
He was watching a documentary. I was watching Bowling for Columbine. I just needed, I needed to stretch my hammies.
By the end of Saturday, after having been in here from 10:45 a.m. to like 7:30 p.m. in that heat, all right, I physically felt like I was in a fight. I did. I felt.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck is going on?
Oh, gross. This guy is a horse's ass. After I watched that documentary and sat on my fat ass and ate food and took drugs, I really felt like I'd been in a fight.
Phil, you need to get out more.
Phil, you've never been in a fight in your life. This isn't Street Fighter, dick for brains.
Like someone beat the shit out of me. Drama queens. And I was like, damn, I really haven't felt this beat up in a long time.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
even when I get-
Go for a jog, you chunker butt.
Not even that. Start with a walk around the block.
Just
or
a
something.
walk around the block.
I mean,
I took
man.
a walk around the block today, and I feel like I've been raped in prison. I just want to point that out. I was on a walk today, and I feel like I just had 3 giant African rods up my asshole.
You know what, though? If somebody had never taken a walk before, I can understand how they might think that's how it feels.
Sick. I don't feel like that. I was like, yeah, I really genuinely feel like I got hit by a car, or you know what I mean? Like, this is obviously.
Tom Brady wouldn't say he feels like he got hit by a car after a game on Sunday. But Phil watched a documentary for 7.5 hours and then had some supper time, and then he felt like he got run over by a car.
I mean, dude, if you don't feel that, like, if you feel that way sitting in a warm room for a few hours, I think you should go to the doctor, maybe.
God damn, Phil.
Not good. So I was very happy to be out of there, you know, around 8 o'clock, 8:30.
Oh, you are remarkably
took a cold
boring.
shower, you know, relaxed with my wife. And then I came back in here yesterday. And it was another day of the same shit because it was so hot.
Oh,
Jesus
my
Christ, man. This is fucking ridiculous. Like,
Get
I'm
a
putting myself in
fan.
physical harm at this point.
Oh, my God. I put myself in physical harm. Phil, you are a fucking stooge, man. God bless you.
Hold on, what does he do the rest of his life when he's not on air then? Because isn't his apartment hot?
Well, you see, he sits somewhere else. So you see, he sits there for a long time, and
in
it feels
a cellar? Or
and
what?
it feels like he's been in a car accident. So then he has to go sit down somewhere else.
Buddy, you need some help here.
I hope his wife doesn't fall for this shit. I hope she doesn't baby him and go, "Oh, Phil, are you okay from your hard day at work?"
Let's pause for a second to remember he said this was one of the worst days of his life.
Yes.
Okay. I can immediately come up with the top 5 worst days of my life, and
Okay.
they're all substantially worse.
Well, you're
than
not
this.
Phil.
You know what I mean?
Extreme. So yesterday we played The Evil Within. I told you guys on the podcast yesterday, I said, please bear with me if I'm cranky today because it is so goddamn hot. I felt, no exaggeration, when I started playing The Evil Within yesterday, I felt legit sick to my stomach. My brain, again, headache, swollen brain. Felt so bad.
I have a swollen brain. You see, they had to remove a piece of Phil's skull so that they could allow the brain swelling to go so he didn't harm himself.
He needed to play Earthbound for us.
Oh, man. You know, guys, Phil is a lot like a soldier on D-Day storming the beaches of Normandy. That's really what he's like. We need to respect his sacrifice that he makes for us and give him tips.
So what I did something that I almost never do. I went and I grabbed a can of Coke. I never do this. I never drink soda, right? You always see me drinking seltzer. I never drink soda.
You are maybe one of the 3 least interesting people I've legit ever seen in my entire life. And 2 of those people were quadriplegics.
And to think he has covered now, over 10 minutes.
Over 10
because
minutes.
he's jumped around a little bit. That's insane. Like, he thinks this is super important.
And I actually felt better. I think it's a variety of reasons. A little bit of caffeine in it, sugar.
Oh, sure. Dr.
I think
Phil.
maybe my blood sugar level was low as well. Because why? When your body is not feeling good and it's run down, your body starts trying to run at a higher...
You see, sitting in that chair watching things on his computer, his blood sugar got low because he was sacrificing so much of his essence.
Somebody somewhere that works in like a hot machine shop was listening to this. Like, buddy, you need a reality
capacity to account for it, and it burns more energy. So likely what happened was my body was tapped out. It was like, dude, you have like no energy in your body. You need something. Get sugar or something in you, right? So I drank that can of Coke, and I felt much better actually drinking that can of Coke, okay? And then after the stream, you know, I had dinner with my wife, and I was relaxing downstairs. And admittedly, again, I still kind of had a headache. And I was like,
"Oh, you poor baby! Did you take some Tylenol pills?"
All right, whatever. Tonight is, you know, Sunday Night Bites. It's Bassmaster. It won't be that big of a deal. It really shouldn't. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. I came in here and I actually didn't feel so bad. All right, it was cooler. The sun was down, and so I did
Robert
Sunday Night
Frost.
Bites with you guys. I enjoyed myself. Had a good relaxing time. And I went downstairs and I started relaxing with my wife. And I laid down on the couch and I'm like, something's not right, man. Like, I just don't feel good. Like, and, you know I'm not sick because I haven't left the house. How could I be sick? Who did I get sick from? Right? Like, I know I don't have a cold or anything. I just don't feel good. My head, seriously, like, I didn't have a splitting headache, but it definitely felt like there was a ton of head pressure in my head.
Have you ever heard a more boring person in your life?
There was a ton of head pressure in his head, though.
The nerve of this fucking guy to think that this belongs to be shared to even a close relative, let alone an audience full of strangers.
I think you're wrong. This was clearly an event for him.
This was clearly a big moment in Phil's life, and he soldiered on just for you.
And just my body, again, overall, it just felt really sore and run down. My eyes were burning really bad.
Oh my
and that almost
God,
never
he
happens.
doesn't
Like, if my
stop.
eyes
Maybe
are burning,
you have
usually I'll put eye
monkeypox,
drops
dude.
in
I
or
don't
whatever.
know.
I'll close them. They were like, they wouldn't stop burning. And I'm like, something's definitely up here.
Blink, stupid.
You know, like something's really bad. And so I said to my wife, I said, here's what we got to do tonight. I said, I really don't feel good. What I want to do is I want to try to have an opportunity to sleep uninterrupted. But also, I don't know what's going to happen.
Did he kick her out of the
I might get up
bedroom?
and be sick, have to throw up or something. Who knows? I don't know.
Oh my God, he's going to get sick to his stomach from all the sacrificing he did streaming for 8 hours in a row and playing a fishing video game.
Dude, maybe if he gets that hot, he should just stream at night, huh?
Phil, maybe a gym
Anything?
membership might be in order.
A fan?
On. So I told her I'm going to sleep downstairs on the couch. I went to sleep downstairs.
Wow.
And just
Bitch, I can't have you waking me up and interrupting me and shit. I'm going to go sleep on the couch. What a dickhead.
for clarification purposes, right now it's not cold at night. It's a little cold.
Oh my God, with the fucking
a bunch of
weather,
blankets and
Phil.
stuff.
Why don't
I
you
slept
sleep
under the blanket,
outside?
Nice comfy pillow. Slept under the blankets. You know, basically, here's what happened. My wife says,
Oh my
"Okay, I'm
God.
going to sleep. Good night, honey. Good night." She goes upstairs to Jasper, and I just basically kind of leaned back like this. And I was like, "Oh my God, I really don't feel good. You know, I hope that I can sleep tonight because with everything that happened today, I just don't know if."
Stop that.
I went right out. Like
Was that the fucking punchline you were waiting to give us?
literally
That was the
moments
climax.
after she went upstairs, I was out. I was like, "Holy shit!"
This is the worst day of his life.
Right?
He's amazed.
So here's what happened, though. Okay, I wake up and we have a big clock in our living room that tells you the time. I wake up and it says 4 a.m. And all of a sudden, I wake up and I'm just starting to get conscious. My body. What the hell? My body starts to shiver. And it's not just like a little bit.
Oh
It's a little
my
cold down here. It's like,
God.
oh my God. My whole body starts uncontrollably shivering.
I wish it was a brain aneurysm. I'm so upset that this wasn't a stroke or a heart attack or something of that regard. Jesus Christ, Phil.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
All right. And the thing is, I know it's not cold down there. Yeah, it's not. We're not in the fall or winter. You know,
Okay,
it's
it
not
sounds
that
like
cold
you're
down there.
sick. You're sick. It's okay.
I just start uncontrolled. My whole body too. It wasn't just like it was like my whole body is in a
We get it.
uncontrolled shiver.
I did this when I came down with
Okay.
COVID the second
And
time.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's going on? So all that happens. I wake up again. I look at the clock. Now it's 7 a.m. Okay, and I begin to realize as I start to move, my entire body
Oh my God,
from
what
head
now?
to toe is completely soaked in sweat. And guess what? It's 80 fucking degrees outside and the sun's out again today.
Oh my God, back to the goddamn weather, Phil. Get a second air conditioning unit then. I don't know what to tell you.
The thing he's describing is that he's sick. He's trying to go the long way around to blame it on the weather, but he was just sick.
God
He had a
damn.
sick
What am I
day.
supposed to do? I have to be here, man. I can't. I really wish I could take time off. I can't. You know, I legitimately have to be here every day. It sucks. I wish I could take extra days off at times like this. I can't. I need to make money to pay my bills. I have, again, I know I do this every month. Coming up
Well,
in a
hey,
week.
self-awareness. Somebody ring the self-awareness bell for
It is true.
Dark Side Phil. There we go.
I have my internet bill and my
Oh my
dues.
God.
It's almost $900 of bills due all at once, but I also have to raise enough money for my day off this week and my day off next week. All within 1 week's time, I have to raise that much. I can't take a day off. 6 days a week.
There we go, guys.
And-
All that 14 minutes to get to, I need you to throw me a couple bucks for my day off.
I will honestly say that was taxing. That was
Phil,
awful.
man.